Hello and welcome. You join us for this 10-over match between Scotland and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look risky.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Nicely played. Just runs one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit. 6 runs added in that over. Scotland are 6 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Healy drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Right out of the middle of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler looks really confident. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. That's their best ball, top shelf.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
No. Terrible shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over Scotland at 26 for 1. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Misses everything. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder, though.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
George has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cross goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. They've gone up here. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Advanced down the wicket and lofted over cover. Brilliant shot. 6 more to the tally.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Smacks that away through the gap. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. The bowler looks really confident. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. George has got a fire lit under them now.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 180 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. First ball.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Drilled that one away.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. India are 8 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. India are 19 for none.
It's such a massive target. Even dropping off a fraction this early on could be hard to regain momentum.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 5 runs added in that over. India are 24 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight to the fielder. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India 33 for 1. Watt from the pavilion end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Huge edge. beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a great shot. Pierce the gap between point and cover point. It's a fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Going with spin now. Edged. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice shot, straight to gully. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Nicked it. Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, they've kept up their pace since the power play, but they still need more. Not sure how much they've got left to give.
Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You just can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary. 4 runs.
Tahir shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Jeez, timed that well.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Going with pace now. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Have to go for it now.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Bold, stunning delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Middle, what a start.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That's the end of the match. A great victory. Amazing bowling that really restricted the runs. And in the end, it was a simple win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.